This video is not fucking made for kids.
So, I tried Bluey. You know, the internet's new favorite kids show. Feels like 2010 all over again. Wonder what they're gonna call themselves. Bluey! It's no secret that I've picked up the brony tag for a second time. And this time, I think I'll be staying for the long run. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic is officially one of my favorite television shows of all time. But there's this other animated kids show that's been in the back of my mind recently. And it's because of a friend of mine. And I know he's watching this fucking video, so hear me out now. I'm doing this to appease you, so you better watch some fucking episodes of My Little Pony. It's only fair, yeah? I'm kidding, you don't have to. I'm genuinely interested in what Bluey has to offer. Bluey is an Australian animated television show starring the one, the only Bluey, an anthropomorphic blue heeler puppy who is also a rectangle. Sailor, maybe you should be more like Bluey. It's received positively by critics, and the internet went crazy with it. Sorry to keep comparing it to Friendship is Magic, but that's my background in this whole charade, and I'm just heavily reminded of how that show stormed the internet back in the early 2010s. I feel like, and honestly hope, that Bluey achieves the same. Although, I can't say much right now because as I'm writing this section of the script, I haven't watched the show yet. We'll remedy that soon, however. I've seen clips and stills of Bluey, and as a fan of bright, colorful animation, I love the way it looks. And seeing how some of these characters were described, it really gets me hyped to see what the show is. For some predictions, I'm imagining the show to be much more lighthearted, focused on home life, but still captivating, as I hope to see how Bluey's imagination rules her world. I will be ranking every episode I watch in this tier list, much similar to what I did while watching all of Friendship is Magic. I definitely won't be watching every single episode for this video because there's 52 fucking episodes in season 1 alone, but they're all about 7 to 8 minutes, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'll talk about the episodes, writing their script part immediately after or while I watch the episode, so that my thoughts in it are fresh and hopefully fulfilling. Shouldn't take me a whole fucking month like Friendship is Magic did. Still the greatest month of my life. Alright, enough with that. Let's click play! That intro goes hard. Magic Xylophone, the first time our favorite rectangular blue dog hit the screen. Overall, the episode is a simple lesson about sharing and taking turns, and portrays this message with the Magic Xylophone, a secret military prototype device that can freeze any living organism. I like the idea of the Magic Xylophone, and the show uses common sibling quarrels as its message-giving device. They clearly don't listen to Mum when she tells them to share, so Bingo betrays Bluey. Try saying that 10 times fast. Freezes her, and makes her promise to take turns, and everything's resolved in the end. Those birds have seen some shit. For the first episode, yeah, I get the hype. It's no first episode like Doctor Who's Rose from 2005, but it's the kind of episode that makes you go, ah, this all makes sense now. I'm comfortable with giving Magic Xylophone a B tier status. Jesus Christ, they're fucking drowning Dad! Evil motherfuckers, I swear to God. I'm gonna do a drum cover of that intro song, I swear to God. Alright, sorry about that. Let's actually get on with the episode. Hospital is an episode where the kids and Dad play a game of hospital. Bingo is the nurse, and Bluey is... well, let her explain.
Hello! I'm the doctor. A needle!
That line delivery is god tier. So apparently there's a cat just kinda hanging out in Dad's stomach and an operation must be performed. So the operation goes underway and the kids attempt to remove the cat. However, they instead retrieve an octopus. There's 2 bastards in there?! They try to go for the cat again, but it bites Bluey, causing her to immediately give up and do one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
You mean we can't make him feel better? No, wake up, mate!
Ow, Bluey!
That got me to audibly laugh. Bluey's really funny in this episode, coming across as this doctor who gives 0 fucks about her patients. Can't wait for her to go to medical school and fail miserably. Bingo does the x-ray again and figures out that there's also a mouse, and the two come together to lure the mouse and the cat out with cheese. Simple strategies. I love the 0 fucks doctor character that Bluey puts on for this episode, although I couldn't find any life morals in this episode. I mean, Maybe don't stab people with needles all the time? Does that count for anything?
A needle!
I'm gonna put Hospital in A tier. A fun episode. Lieutenant Bluey, I will brief you on today's assignment. Before you engage in the scheduled raid on those terrorists I talked about, you must first take the final balloon you have and not let it touch the ground. I repeat, do not let that balloon touch the ground. The mission will begin in 3, 2, 1.
No!
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
Keepy Uppy is an episode about this balloon and keeping it in the air. It's also the first time we hear the iconic phrase,
Real life?
iconic! Very simple episode, very fun. I'm gonna place it in B tier. Now here's the final episode I watched, specifically for this video, Shadowlands. Shadowlands is a dope game concept actually. The shadows are the land and the sunlit parts are the sea. Honestly, first impression, I thought Bluey was just gonna send some poor bastard to the Shadow Realm. So this pink dog character wants to keep changing the rules of the game, and Bluey's like, fuck that noise, and they find in-game solutions to all these problems, like creating a shadow out of themselves or using a moving bus to cross a river. Mum holds up some cupcakes, and the pink dog literally wants to become Jesus.
Why don't we just make it so I can walk on water?
And I guess Bluey is an atheist or something because she ain't about that play. Wind picks up, clouds cover the sun, and they make a mad dash for the picnic spot. GG's guys, can't wait for the next one! I really like this episode. In fact, I'm comfortable with giving it S tier status. I thought that the concept was cool, and the reminder that rules make it fun because of the challenge is always a good thing to keep in mind. And that was the last episode I watched specifically to make this video. I will definitely be continuing it off camera. My background in children's television fandoms is with My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. It was a show that kept it mellow and held good messages about life across it, but it knew when to kick things into high gear. I love some good action, but sometimes maybe it's better to kick back and just enjoy life, relate with some characters, and relearn some good life morals. That's what I got from trying out Bluey. It's a heartfelt show about a family with 2 kids with wild imaginations. It's a show about innocence, and I can always appreciate that. I understand the hype surrounding this show now. It brings people back to their childhood and the good memories that it can house. People relate to these characters, and maybe that's all they need. When I tried Bluey, I was open-minded and excited. I've heard all the hype surrounding this show, primarily because of that friend I was talking about, and it genuinely did interest me. I'd say it was worth trying out. I don't really have a television show / movie ranking system. I'm more on the line of amateur music critic than film critic, but I can just adjust these stamps, right? I really like this show. Give it enough time, and maybe it could be one of my top 10 favorite television shows of all time. Maybe not up there with Friendship is Magic, but still an excellent slice of life cartoon. Something all ages can and will enjoy. So, I tried Bluey. Was it worth it? Yeah. Did I like it? Yes, I did. Will I return to it? I think I will. And, am I a fan? Yes, call me a fan. I'm a fan of Bluey. Thank you for watching the first episode of my new series, So I Tried. Is there anything you want to see me try? Leave suggestions in the comments below, along with your personal thoughts on Bluey. Thank you for watching, and please don't subscribe. Bluey!